Oh my God.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the
22-yard line. Oh, fuck, man.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And
oh my jeez, I just muttered that way.
Want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. 2nd down, Haskins. And this one complete to Will Fuller. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
He really running that shit?
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Oh, that's probably colder.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
But he really running that shit, yo.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
You in the park?
Yeah.
All right, bet. It's still not letting me join you though.
All over the minute.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Elliott. And nowhere to go.
No.
He's going to be stopped behind the line. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
T-Pain from Florida.
You didn't know that?
No.
Jared Fry.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
I didn't play
Got
the
out of
right.
the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice.
Had 20 rebounds.
Live to fight another down.
My
Now Carr, after the
Where's
incomplete
Coco?
pass, brings him up 2nd and
Yeah,
10.
he had 20 rebounds versus Coco.
Oh, that ain't how they did that.
You ever win one of their basketball games, bro?
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
You ever win one of the basketball games?
Stopped at the 24-yard line
How about I went to one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to one. Why?
I know most
Bro,
of the time,
man, his coach is funny, bro. Every time he get the ball to pay, he be, dunk on him, Corbin. Put it on his head. I said, bro, I forget who he talking to. Corbin ain't like that.
Right, I fuck up the glitch. Oh, I wasn't supposed to move, right? Move. Like, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to move, cause I just did it. I hovered over a shot close. What do I do after that? Do I go over? Oh, I got it. But...
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Hello. Chilling on the game.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Okay.
Already at the line, this
He's really
Philly
running
offense
that
set to
3-4
go.
shit.
And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now.
Yeah, I see that.
But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, getting the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Right here. Tight into the right, boy.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins airing it out deep for Smith. It got his man complete. Touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, both boys. Hop on the guy next.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks.
I forgot I wasn't
offense.
supposed to open my phone, bro. I hope I didn't fucking
Football
catch
left to
it.
be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check cross. Switch. 93.
Carr now to throw. Forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw...
You said what? That's my fault.
That bitch say I'm a pure sharpshooter. Hey.
Defense had 5
I'm
sacks
on that
last
2K20.
week. They got to keep their QB
Oh,
upright.
that.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Nah, I really got on.
734.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr.
Probably for a while.
And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a
Nigga
gain
really
of 4.
running drags the whole time.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on.
Yeah.
And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
You get bought all that.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that,
Oh,
you don't give them big
okay,
chunks
okay.
of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs.
What you
and
call
you
it?
tend to
Took
stall
y'all.
them out when you do that.
What you
Finds his
call?
man, the tight end Olsen. And
Mike.
they're going to mark him down
Gonna
short,
take y'all.
maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup
That
of
was
13,
yours, that.
but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Last Thursday, a week ago.
They do go for it. It's Carr. It's caught. Smith. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A first down carry by Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. He's got Fuller. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of...
There you go. He's throwing darts.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. Cap 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Huh? Oh, 1?
Yeah, he's getting cooked, bro. He like he's gonna wait.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Come on now, 1.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That is.
What a first 3 years he's had
That
in
is
the
too
NFL.
good. Not
Last year, his 2nd rushing title.
Remember when I used to do that boy with that stick?
Not as
Oh my
many as
G.
1631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. 18
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
I said, no, what I used to do with that play.
His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Zerline good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr.
Bro, why they ain't make me switch on the other nigga, bro?
Just shy of the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
What the fuck?
So many times we see the crossing route
I already
start
knew
as
what
a
he
quick
wanted,
hitter, but
man.
in this
That's what they let me get
he
the
had time in
safety.
the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Get in the right room. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Watch twist. 9.
Fucking suck. Fucking suck, yo. Nigga suck. I gotta beat this nigga to sleep.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Dancing to his left. And caught left side, Olsen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks.
And Derek Carr just keeps improving. He can be dangerous not just inside the pocket, but as we see here, outside of it as well.
Kid born in California, played his high school ball in Texas, had quarterback written all over it. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Express. 49's the mic. Hey, let's get Express. Let's get some penetration. Bravo. Mike's 49. 29.
Carr to throw again. He's going to air one out.
Give me that, man.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Oh, why you trying?
Goes up to his own 17-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a nice throw here right side. He rolls it in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
How long do you usually stretch for? How long do you usually stretch for?
Who, me?
After the penalty, it's Elliott.
Oh.
They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins. He's letting this one go for Fuller. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive. And then, boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked.
Exit.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And he comes back with one complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
What?
From the gun, it's Carr. He finds Beckham complete. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Hey, 734.
How often do you do yoga?
Pilot, 64, weak. Big ass.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
I wanted him to go for that shit.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. Waiting for it back deep, Antonio Callaway. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 18. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball
that
well.
ball.
As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board.
Nah,
They've got to just take a deep
loose,
breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now, 54 Mike. Watch the screen, watch 29. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Come on, Purdue. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, 637. Check, that's it.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
No.
Hey, Haywood.
You talking about the silentness? Like, they're not talking? Oh,
It's
no.
Carr. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Yeah.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now. 180. 180, we're good, we're good. You ready? Tight is right. 4 down. 1, later 1. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
From midfield, here's Carr. Incomplete.
That's a shot. Hey, you really think you gonna beat me on the Giants all day, man? Well, okay. These nigga be crazy, man. Fuck. You really think he gonna beat me running the Giants all day?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Wahoo.
Here's Carr. And incomplete.
Got him sitting right in that
Almost
middle, man.
intercepted.
Let's
The
go.
D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
Nah. You got punting. Just like you do me. Got punt him.
Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah,
you gotta
exactly
punt
right.
him, man.
3rd down, you got to try and find something.
What are you doing, man? You gotta punt him. You gotta punt him, man. He cheating, yo.
Sap.
Yo, he cheating, man.
I decided
Sap, who you are? I was talking in the game.
nationally.
Sap, who you are, Heisman?
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Eluding the pressure.
Who you got for the Heisman, Sap?
Go deep for Beckham. And
Shit,
this
I
is
don't know.
going to be
Oh,
incomplete. So certainly an
damn.
interesting call
Burrow.
there to go
I guess it's
for
Burrow.
it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got
I'll
good
give
starting
Jalen
field
Hurts,
position as
though.
they come up here 1st and 10.
But he undefeated. He still need to whooping everybody.
Try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he is across midfield from 149
Jalen Hurts
to
leading
the other
niggas in
49,
touchdown.
a gain of just 2.
Because he can run,
Unable to
too.
put up the numbers he's used to
Ah.
producing, but with a guy like him, you
Oh,
know,
Lord,
it
got
just takes a
48
couple
on
of
them
explosive touches for him to make an
And that's
impact
just
on
the
this
end.
game.
Heard
This
that
game
shit.
as well.
He got like 35 to the end.
And down to the 44,
Shit.
5
Who
yards
behind
that
me?
time.
You gotta be, you gotta
In
do
the
both.
first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they
That
can
boy
actually
broke a
get
school
production
record
from
and
their
an
lead
SEC
horse,
record.
that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Yeah, SEC record.
He
Might be a
bottom.
lead record. He finna break the touchdowns in the season, right? Alright, Sap.
Right around the line.
He about to break the most touchdowns for a season, bro. That's 50.
And it leads to a
He about to break
down.
that, Sap.
How much he got right now?
Greg Zuerlein. We all
He
remember
got
the
48.
57-yarder that
So he
sent
about
the
to break
Rams
that.
to the Super Bowl. And this will be spotted on the
Yeah.
other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it
I just made a
weird to see a guy
61-yard
line up
field
for
goal.
a field goal on the other side of midfield?
I was
ball
on the
got
other
halfway
side of
there
the
and you
field.
thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and
I just
carrying,
hit that
and he
bitch
winds
over
up
his
sneaking
ass.
it right over the bar.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls
Unnecessary
on 4th
roughness.
down, when they decide
What?
to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe
They
in my
just gave a
defense.
nigga
I can afford to
unnecessary
go for it
roughness?
here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
Do you
happened
think
there.
that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Well, this nigga here steady.
Carr now on 1st down.
Yeah, probably.
Flush to his right. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19.
This is crazy how
Working from
they
the
just
gun, it's Carr. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 19 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score.
Carr's pass complete to number 18. Touchdown, Seattle. Randy Bullock lining up for
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Bullock good on the extra point. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
I can't run the ball on this nigga for shit, yo.
This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
at their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because
yo, this nigga just split a double team, yo.
He's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back
that wasn't
and
even
putting
one
the
of my
big guy
best
on the
people,
ground?
man.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Check safety, check safety.
Now it's Haskins. And that's Elliott, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. The open man is Smith. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Watch the safety creep. Find down. Mike 5-4.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Carr. This is Butler making the catch. A big play that time for this. Seahawks, 51 yards.
A 51-yard gain. 1st down, Seattle.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now Carr. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However,
oh, this nigga getting bailed out. Yo.
Let's check in with our referee.
Oh, my God.
They come out here in the eye. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Derek Carr, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are back within a single score.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader
garbage.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? First and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. From the 27, Haskins. That one complete to Elliott. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Third down. Here's Haskins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing now is Carr. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Hakeem Butler there, but it'll be 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, fell incomplete. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Carr. Going to throw right side here, complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Carr. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36.
First down, Seahawks.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to let it fly. And a pressure there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Elliott on 1st down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Again, it's Elliott. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Go tree. 54. Hey, Orville. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's crashing. 637. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. All day, dog. Shit. Watch the shit. Shit, shit. Shit. Express. Banjo. Here we go. 694. Mike's 54.
Back to throw. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Down. 49, guys. Mike. Hey, Delta. Let's go, team. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Got you. Express. 25. Low. 93. Check. That's it.
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Kill. Check nickel.
And they're out of timeouts.
Let's go,
remember,
man.
So this is going to have to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5.
Yo. I could have just ended the game, yo.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Yo. I really just played with the sack, yo.
6-18.
Press that nigga, yo.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Eagles, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I just beat that boy.